out of the cave at last.
The air beneath the earth is stifling, to be sure.
Oh, I'm saved. You have my gratitude, friend. Were it not for your aid, I'd have died a dog's death.
To doubt my words is folly, for everyone I speak is true. Tis naught but a... Oh, marvelous. All people fear the dragon, yet 'tisn't the threat it seems. Why must I explain? All I say is true. What was I meant to do?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
How oft must I repeat myself, you bumbler?
I'll gather this. It might be a... use.
Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Unless you've any objections, Arisen, I will plot our... This ladder look... Pray, call upon me again another time. Good morrow to you, Arisen.
Have a look.
Very well, I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it.
None strike half so hard as a warrior, nor a tenth as surely. Make me your blade, Arisen, and I'll scatter your foes.
I see not even the Arisen could resist my shot.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work. This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Peruse at your leisure.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or greatswords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Certain vocations are unavailable. Let me see. What else? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Whence might we procure such a thing?
Something good will come of today.
Interested in my wares?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you.
Well met. You are come. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... Foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Take it easy today. As in for my wares.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. Over here, if you please.
It's been a hard day.
The ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
We must save it for a time of dire need.
Good day to you.
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the Western Road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh? The Goblin's Lair. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace. Of mind to know someone.
Come, I'll lead the way.
That's it. I've had enough. Clear off. And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly.
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
The lad seemed rather ignorant of the world. Hasn't had anyone to show him the proper way, I'd wager.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craftsmanship. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on hand to purchase it. I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be gone. If you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need, I would repay every last coin.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you. You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you. Oi, sir! We've started selling that med...
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melve? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it. Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir. Do come again.
Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Or could it be that you've reconsidered my request? A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on hand to purchase it. I can certainly procure the gold if you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount.
Over here, if you would.
I brought you something.
Well then, son, how might I be of service? Need anything?
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then. Onward. Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
In the world, just as it should.
Peruse at your leisure. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost... hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
Get on my feet. I've much to do yet.
Sometimes all you need.
Over here, if you please.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is all... Have you found any of the items we discussed, Perch? Oh. Do come again.
I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts. Was there not?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. Let us proceed to the next...
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocation. Come again.
ever need. Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Always sets me to thinking.
Always another errand.
So tired. I'm barely the thing to pay my bills.
Button.
Might that be a Waitstone shaft? Oh, how lucky we are to have stumbled across one.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in vermond are first kept and tended to. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. Your patronage is much appreciated.
Over here, if you would. Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide. Here's a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Minute now.
If... You must go off on your own. There's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen. So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Stick my head where it will get cut off. You're in trouble now.
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
Open.
Steel yourself, and we shall not fall here.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Aye. Is there aught you require, sir?
Why is it that the doors one most wishes to open are always locked?
Let us return once we've the key in hand.
The look of this.
One ill-timed dodge, and I'm covered in bruises.
Not live to regret this. Dissipated. Ray cast it anew.
This spell will empower you. Elemental magic.
Like the look.
Oh, get on my feet after the next train. Got to focus. My head will grow if Force goes awry.
Oh, I don't need this right now.
Huh? Thanks, I suppose.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
I trust all's well, sir.
Come, I'll lead the way.
What am I to do with myself
Tis our duty to see this peace.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Oh, how lovely. I'll have to remember this place. I'm quite faces carried on. But this whole place is townspeople depend on me.
Do with a decent supper. Quiet at last.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Whoever's my replacement's in for a boot up the arse.
Myself.
If 'tis naught of import.
This armor's far from comfortable.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Always sets me to think.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Oh, no.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one Arisen has been upended, or Deeza's Arisen is false, or you are lying to. Have you proof that you are Arisen? They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deeza's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here.
Oh, looking for the Jadeite orb, are you? Can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. Mind refreshing my memory? It's all coming back to me now. Which is to say, I've not a clue. But I can tell you what I'd do if I nicked a treasure like that. My first stop would be Ibrahim's scrap store. Got to be sure my price is the genuine article, eh? The scrap stores are in the Checkpoint Rest Town. Might be worth a look, see?
Not where it will get cut off.
So, it was not to be. 'Tis no surprise. The magistrate is well renowned for his obstinacy.
I cannot help but be wary after all I've seen.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
It's not enough.
Got something for me?
Suppose I'm tired. I've barely slept. I've got nothing for ye.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find. I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to change...
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
Allow me.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
That's just what I was thinking. Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust.
Where are you off to? I shall be on top of this read.
Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Or could it be that you've reconsidered my request? You bought it for me. Thank you. I'll treasure this. You're a kind soul. Pray, let me return the favor someday.
He spoke of returning the favor. But what could a lad of his age possibly muster?
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen?
Oi there, friend! Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. But now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What ended? I knew I was right to put my faith in you at certain hours of the day. But I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favor and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We've a delivery to make, 'twould seem.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Rest all my equipment. Follow the chance.
It falls on me to resolve this.
It's been a hard day.
What ought I to do? Times are hard.
You'll like to run into some monsters on the way. Seems nowhere's truly safe nowadays. Should the cart be assailed, 'twill be your job to drive the beasts off.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
You're acting up.
Not good will come of this.
No easy answers here.
But dreams
Still a while to go before
I suppose I ought to check the wheels before we depart.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
If I could, I'd never leave.
So tired. I barely got in to tie my boots.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid.
My bed falls and I can't resist.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
What are you up to?
I'll not take that from you.
Whatever am I?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabout.
Is quiet about
Been a hard day.
time to be heading home.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Aye,
What can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margit, you say? It's a fair way you've come, then. Thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Shall we be off? We've a report to make.
How glad I am to see you. What brings you here? You understand. This shan't be easily resolved.
I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
It is quiet about.
It's been a hard day. Putting that aside, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
It should be.
This one's shaking.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Pray, follow me.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
You've given me much to think about.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the